Congratulations. I know it was a little shakeup with Riley not being in there, and Al was hurt, and even looked like Junior got hurt a little early, but came back. But was it just was it a little tough to get used to? I mean, did you know right away? Did you know going into today that Riley wasn't going to play, or is it something you knew about or anything like that?
We knew going into walkthrough today, and the thing about this team is we can sit to people if we don't want to worsen their injuries, and we're not going to lose anything. Point proven right here, along with Gorski and Jeremy, Matt Sellers. We practice the stuff all the time. We don't have our 5 starters, and then all right, you guys go do your thing. We mix up the teams, and this whole team has faith in each other. So we knew what we had to do.
It seemed like early guys. I think you had like 6 turnovers in the first maybe 9 minutes, and then didn't have anything after that, at least in the first half. And I know, Jack, that's when about you came into the game. So were you just a calming influence, or did you guys just settle down, or can you attribute to? Was Jack coming in the game really a settling point for you guys at that point?
Jack doesn't do a lot of stuff wrong. I like to compare him to Jay Kidd, honestly. He's not the most quick, he's not the fastest, he's not the most athletic, but he gets his job done, and he does everything right.
But you, Jack, I mean, knowing Riley wasn't going to be able to go, you probably thought maybe he'd get some more playing time, but did you approach it anything different today? And when you came in the game, did you do anything different? Because like I said, after that, there weren't any turnovers the rest of the half.
Well, honestly, I mean, I just wanted to be ready. I had no idea if my name was going to be called or not. When you got guys like Josh, DC, Larry, Junior, Jay, I mean, all those guys are weapons, and that's a point guard's dream. So whenever I get the ball, I mean, it's get the ball to these guys. It's that simple to me.
Jack, what's the mindset like for you where going into a game you could not play at all, or you could play like 24 minutes like you did today? What's that like having to be ready, I guess, for this kind of game at any point?
Well, it's my 4th year here, and so throughout the years and throughout the game, different seasons, just have to be ready. And Coach preaches that. I know in football they talk about the next man up. We hope Riley and Allen can get back as soon as possible, but like I said, when you got weapons on the team, it's fun being the point guard.
DC, what was this game like for you? Where it seemed like whether it was scoring, rebounds, blocks, you were just very active in every phase today. Just kind of, I guess, what was your mindset coming into this game, and how were you able to be successful?
Well, to just my teammates, I'm just known as the energy guy, and that's what I'm on the floor for. Just run the floor, show energy, and get everybody else hyped up. That's just what I do. If you stick to that, good things will happen.
Can you describe your coast-to-coast stop and dunk and three-point play?
He's taking our point guard spot.
In my eyes, I've told this before, I'm a point forward. I don't see myself as anything other than that.
Everyone thinks he's joking when he says that, but he's actually dead serious.
Gosh, I know you knocked down some threes today. I know, remember the first game you hit some, and you said part of the game you worked on and hadn't really fallen since then. So just feel it today, just knocking them down, or anything changed for that matter there?
No, you're not going to make all the shots. You're going to miss some, you're going to make some. And it's just a matter of going back to the gym every day and getting your shots up, and it's going to come back eventually. Michael Jordan missed shots, Kobe missed shots, everybody misses shots. So my teammates have confidence that I can shoot the ball. So they've never once told me, all right, stop shooting. Just kept doing my thing. They have faith in me, so I boost my confidence.
Josh, Coach always talks about that defensive edge. And it seemed like you guys had that pretty much all game today. Just, I guess, how amped up and how ready were you guys on the defensive side to come into this game?
Just the same as every game. Even in our tough losses, we've held teams to very low amounts of scoring. And we know winter break, everyone's going home. There's not going to be a lot of fans here, but they're still going to bring it. They still want to win games. So we had to have the same mentality. And I told these guys going into the game, we have to protect our home court. We're 10-0 on the home court, and we practice this every day. More than anything, defense, transition. So it just forms habits, and you just do it every day. Tough habit to break.
Josh, how much of it is that what you just said, 10-0 now at home? You close at the non-conference run, 10-0 at home. How much of that is not just a throwaway stat, but a very important stat for you guys?
It's extremely important going into conference. Look at some of the teams in our conference. You got New Mexico at the Pit, UNLV at Thomas and Mack, San Diego State over there. Your home court advantage is a big thing, especially coming down to crunch time when everyone's tired and you got to win games. The fans here, the altitude, the way we play the game, all factors that contribute to that home court, and it really is an advantage.
Now that when you found out that Rozzy was sitting out today, did that just, you knew how many threes he was not going to have because of that? Didn't you basically just start from you this morning, basically saying, okay, I got to ramp it up now? You know what it is?
No, not really. Like I said, it all comes down to our defense. We're going to hold teams under, so no one really looks to score. No one puts a lot of burden on themselves to score. And they just found me at open times, and the shots went in. Sometimes they're not going to go in, and we're still going to be on that defensive end locking up. And, then DC's going to have a big game. Larry's going to have a big game. Rye's going to come back and hit threes. So it's really just a sequence of events. Whatever is there in the game, we're going to take. And then on the other end of the court, we're not going to give anything.
I think our coaches said it best. We look at ourselves like the human body. When one of the five senses go down, the rest of the senses pick up.
What would your sense be then, DC?
Sight.
Is that a sense?
What would I be?
I'm gonna have to go with sight. Sometimes we don't see the same things he's seeing in transition, but I think that's probably his third or fourth time this year, and he hasn't turned it over once. And I could say he's probably tried to go in transition 7 or 8 times, and he's had the mentality to slow it down and find a guard. But if it's there, he can do that all he wants.
Any other questions for these guys?